Okay, great. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate everybody that's still here in the room. I don't always stay till the end of these conferences, so I appreciate that. I also want to thank our Tony and Bill at Advisor Hub. This is our first time working with them, and they've been really a terrific group. And also thank Wayne Wagner and John Donovan, who are, as John mentioned, clients of mine, and who also introduced us to Advisor Hub. I want to go through this really quickly. I'll make sure that we can send it to you. And I want to talk a little bit about alternative investments and what we think the opportunity is with advisors. I became the CEO of this company about 3 years ago. We were being incubated inside a very large sponsor or asset manager of retail alternatives. Back in 2015-16, they had about 85,000 trades. The industry was super manual, and they said there had to be a better way. Most of my career was spent at a company probably many of you know, SEI. I was there for about 27 years. I never really worked in the RIA space there, but I knew a lot about our RIA businesses. We think that there's a huge opportunity in alternatives investments. The growth has been a great story for the last couple of years, but we think the real blockbuster event is the retail opportunity, meaning a lot of these assets have been sold into institutional and the highest net worth, ultra high net worth, or family office space. Preqin estimates there's about $23 billion in alternative investments, and there's going to be about $10 billion in growth over the next 5 years, and that much of that growth is going to come in the retail markets. It's a fresh source of capital for asset managers. The other channels where retail or where alts have largely been sold are generally over-allocated to alts. Retail channels are under-allocated. Traditional investments have obviously entered a volatile cycle. You know all this stuff. Advisors are increasingly focused on the fiduciary outcome, fiduciary obligations to manage outcomes. And we think that some advisors are moving from a 60-40 portfolio to a 50-30-20 and 20% in alts. It's about less than 5% today, but there seems to be a definite movement towards alternatives. Historically, there's been a really high barrier to accessing alternatives for the affluent or high net worth client. We think that barrier is weakening because of a number of companies, AIX being one of them. When I talk to advisors around the country, here's what we talk about. What's the motivation for putting alternatives into your client portfolios? Well, better outcomes, fulfilling your fiduciary responsibility, and differentiating your practice. But there are a lot of challenges. So one is access to product. Now, firms like Case and I Capital have made some progress there, and the structures of these products are becoming easier to put into client portfolios, but there's still a challenge. It's a very, very manual administrative process, and again, any of you who do use alts probably see that. The not in good order rates are 60% or higher, and we're trying to get that down to 1 or 2% or less. Fees are very expensive for alts, and clients are either passing on those Case and I Capital fees that could range anywhere from 25, 30 to 50 basis points to their clients, or they're actually using their fees to pay. The advisors are using their fees to pay that. And there really hasn't been a full life cycle solution, investment solution. And so we believe we've built that. Now I have a video here.
Say you're a wealth manager and you want to use alternatives to diversify your client portfolios. But the alts process is inefficient and error prone. And many of the technology solutions out there come with hidden limitations that create more headaches for you and your clients. At AIX, our intuitive platform completely streamlines the alternatives process without hindering potential growth. And getting set up is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Select your products. We support all alternative investment products. That's right, all of them. Simply tell us the fund managers you work with and what products you want to access, and we'll take care of the rest. 2. Select your services. Whether you want to buy products, update client accounts, carry out a transfer, monitor your holdings, or sell, AIX provides the services to do it. 3. Select your preferences. We know you work a certain way, so we designed AIX to adapt to your terms. That means we'll not only work with your existing workflows, but we'll also integrate your custodians, your education and diligence providers, and your data. And we'll do it all within your unique brand identity. So discover AIX. No headaches, no hassles, no promises we can't keep.
So that's who we are. We are a tech company, unlike, say, Casey Capital, great companies out there. Many of you probably use them. We're really technology only. We're not a custodian. We're not a transfer agent. We are not a due diligence company. We're not a curator of products. We're tech only. You tell us the products you want to sell to your clients. We'll go out there, onboard them onto the platform, and provide all the back office administration and operations work that you need. When Ed Swenson from Dynasty was talking about outsourcing in tech, it was really sort of music to my ears, and I appreciate that conversation. It's complex out there. The most important part is distribution. That's you. We will help you with product access, and we will provide all the technology as well as all of the interface or connectivity to the market. So we have spent not only a lot of time, really 6 years, building the technology, we've also spent those 6 years building interfaces or integrations to custodians, fund managers, fund administrators, third-party reporting aggregators, so to deliver to you really a straight-through, totally empowered solution that's yours. So it's really your platform. We personalize it with all of your information and connect all of your partners to really empower the growth of your business. People say to us, well, what kind of alts do you support? I think this is where we're really ahead of our competitors or our friends in the industry. We really support pretty much all product structures. We're up to now something like 17 structures. Lots of things like 1031s have been popular for a good portion of this year, not all the year, but a good portion of this year. But hedge funds, fund of funds, REITs, you name it, we have the ability to support it. And we do support all investor types, everywhere from the mass affluent accredited, qualified clients, qualified purchasers, and institutions. So we can really service all of your clients. Our network is growing. We're really built for scale. We now have 60 investment sponsors or asset managers on the platform. We have connectivity, digital connectivity to over 15 custodians and 10 transfer agents. About 200 products or funds have been onboarded, 100 this year. We have digitized over 500 forms. So we'll digitize your form, we'll digitize the investment sponsor's form, we'll digitize the custodian's form, and make it really a digital straight-through process for you. And ultimately, the goal is to really grow your business. So we'd love to talk to you and your teams about alts and how to make it a lot easier to integrate alts into your platforms. That's really the end of my presentation. Can I take any quick questions? Okay, thank you and enjoy the rest of the conference.